I received a message from my wife in which she told me, "Please stop by the store and buy 2 suitcases because I want to take your mother to a nursing home." I worked as an airplane pilot. I had been married to my wife for 6 months and had brought my elderly mother to live with us because my father had passed away and I didn't want to leave her alone for even a moment. One day, after my last flight, as I was getting ready to leave work, I received a message from my wife. I took out my phone and read it. In the message, my wife had written to me like this: "Please stop by the store after work and buy 2 suitcases because I want to take your mother to a nursing home." When I heard what my wife was asking me, I didn't hesitate. I grabbed my keys, got in the car, and hurried to a large store where I knew they sold large suitcases. I went into the store, went to the shelf, and instead of 2, I took 5 large suitcases. I wanted to make sure all the clothes fit in there, so I put the suitcases in the car and hurried home. When I arrived, I took the suitcases out of the car and brought them into the house one by one. When my wife saw me, she had a big smile on her face and said to me, "Hi honey. I'm so glad you brought the suitcases." Then I told my wife, "But what happened?" And she told me, "You know that dining table I bought from a very expensive store, with household items? Well, your mother stained it when she dropped soup from her spoon. And today she broke the porcelain plate from that set I liked so much. And besides that, she stained the white carpet in the living room. Not to mention the sofa, I always find crumbs on it because your mother often eats cake there. In the bathroom, I always find hair and dirt. For this reason, my dear, I decided to take her to a nursing home. There she will be given utensils that cannot be broken, and the staff there will clean up after her. I don't want to clean up after her anymore." My elderly mother heard all the reproaches my wife was making. And in her eyes, I could see that she was barely holding back her tears. She lowered her head and looked down to hide her sadness. Then I told my wife, "My dear, this little woman with white hair and calloused hands. She is the most important person in my life. She worked her whole life so that I could become a successful person. There were nights when she couldn't sleep because she went to work just to be able to pay for my studies so that I could fulfill my dream of becoming a pilot. Everything I am today is thanks to my wonderful mother. As you saw, I took 5 suitcases, not 2. But none of them are for my mother. They're all for you. Please pack all your things and let me and my mother live peacefully." When she heard what I had just said, my wife was stunned, then she left embarrassed and packed her suitcases. When I looked at my mother, she had lifted her head from the ground and had tears of joy in her eyes. Then I hugged her and told her, "I love you, Mom. And I am eternally grateful to you for all the sacrifices you have made for me. Without you, I would never have been the person I am today." My wife packed and left, and I remained peaceful with my mother. I knew that one day I would find a wife with a good heart, who would love my mother very much. The moral of the story: never abandon your parents. Always remember that they are the ones who raised you, who educated you, and who sacrificed themselves so that you could become the people you are today. If you've made it to the end of this story, don't forget to leave a heart in the comments.